Well, my earliest sporting memories are in the backyard with my two older brothers and older sister. Being the youngest, I was pushed around a bit. And my oldest brother had about 5 or 6 years on me, so he was probably the best cricketer to then, but I really made it a goal of mine to make sure everything he did, I did it better. I love my footy. I was always, you know, winter was footy, summer was cricket. I was probably 1.5 foot short of being a really good full forward, but you know, in the end of the day, I had to make a decision, and I just thought cricket was the game that I really had passion for.
Shot.
Got lucky enough to get picked for WA that following season, and I guess the way I played opening the batting was a bit of a dasher, so I made a bit of a name for myself pretty quickly.
2020 cricket has captured the imagination of the world. The Indian Premier League has it all. Big hits and Bollywood.
He's taken a stunner.
He's got the elevation.
The IPL was actually a bit of a revelation for me. I mean, I love my cricket, but I must admit I was a little bit unsure about what the standard of cricket would be like. That was the thing that was the highlight for me. It was actually brilliant cricket.
And he goes all the way.
Warnie. What about Warnie? He signs up, I think it's the Rajasthan Royals, got a bunch of no-names, Shane Watson and Warnie, and somehow the magician, he just rolls out those leggies.
Oh, what a brilliant catch! What a brilliant catch!
When Warnie holds the trophy up, it was unbelievable that they won it. They were 60 to 71 outsiders. To win the IPL, that was a fantastic effort.
Coverage led by those whose lives have been dominated by bat and ball.
There's cheerleaders, there's fireworks, there's the Khan, the Bollywood star who owns the Night Riders, who we see dancing away and you know, showing the rest of the crowd how to do it. The best of what cricket is rolled into a 3-hour package. We waited. We didn't know what it was going to be like, but we didn't have to wait long. He came out and absolutely smoked.
Here he goes again.
You know, what, 150 off ridiculous amount of balls, and we knew straight away that we're in for some very special play here.
Golf has a new home in Australia. The premier tournaments from here and overseas.
It is great that golf's found a home on One in Australia. Firstly, it's free to air. Secondly, it's in high definition. You're going to be glued to One over the next year or so. We're going to have the Masters live on OneHD. We're going to have the USPGA, and of course we're going to have all the summer of golf here in Australia as well. So there's only one place to watch golf, and that's going to be OneHD.
And we're very proud of that. If you want to see good golf and good domestic golf, massive international events like the Masters at Augusta, OneHD is the place you got to turn.
You guys are all ready. I mean, you've practiced up for the Masters, so you're ready to watch. And the beauty of it, I mean, the greens are really green, the sand is white. Just to be there. Augusta is once a year. The challenges there are different than any other golf course in the world.
We'll be watching the Wallabies worldwide. Cheer on the green and gold as they take on the best Europe has to offer in the spring tour.
I don't know what it is, but those big stadiums in Europe particularly, they just look so good. And so high definition brings that out. They always seem to have the ground so beautifully manicured as well. I don't know, it just looks special.
I think any Australian team, you can feel how they feel, and you can feel their pride and their passion when they're singing the anthem. So when I watch them sing the anthem, when I watch them run onto the field for Australia, I get goosebumps, but hey, who doesn't?
You may have played your Tri-Nations and your Bledisloe Cup through the year, but then to head off over there, and for someone like a James O'Connor, you know, to be part of a tour, to take the little mascot around as he has to do, you know, I mean, what a great experience. Rugby has a fantastic aura about it.
It's a terrific covering tackle.
His left foot fell. That is not intentional.
Whether you're playing in Wales, Twickenham, in Paris, the way that the full house just embraces the sport, and they sing and they chant, it's terrific to watch.
If you like your sport with an American flavour, One is the place to be. Up to 3 games of NBA a week, including the playoffs.
Basketball's a confined space, and these guys put on a show. They talk the trash. They do the big shots.
Agility, speed, strength. They have everything. I mean, other sports have 2 out of the 3 or 3 out of the 4, something like that. But to be an NBA basketball player, you got to have all of them, or you're never going to win.
But also the NBA is one of those sports that is iconic in the world because it attracts great athletes and great personalities, and it is just one of the grand stages of world sport.
Up to 5 clashes in the Major League Baseball every week and the World Series.
The batters are amazing, mainly because of the speed that the ball's coming in. A lot of these guys in the major leagues now are pitching 87-mile-an-hour curveballs.
Swing and a drive.
And the fastballs, now they're up there at 97, 98 miles an hour. I'm not sure what that is in kilometers, but it's fast.
Phillies are world champions.
One of the things that we're looking forward to most is actually watching the MLB. My husband plays for the local club. Also, my son plays T-ball and my daughter plays T-ball. Won't be that productive work-wise because it's on in the mornings.
3 matches in every round of the NFL. And the showpiece occasion that is the Super Bowl.
I reckon it's the best TV game in the world. The play-by-play analysis is the best of any TV sport in the world for mine.
There's a reason they have pads on and a helmet, because those guys have no regard for their body. It's amazing. It's fun to watch. Sometimes it makes my body hurt just watching the impact that goes on out there.
The last 2 Super Bowls have been unbelievable sporting theatre.
Goes to the back of the end zone, and it is
Fantastic game, and the fact that there was an Australian out there in Ben Graham.
When you're talking showman, we talk about the NBA, but I think Super Bowl probably is one of those days in sport that everyone should sit down and watch and take it in, because it is truly a great event.